The old Coot here coming at you with another exciting video. Okay, so this is Skratch Hydration. I cannot stress this enough. Summertime is coming up. Even if it's wintertime, makes no difference. People get dehydrated, and they get dehydrated for the wrong reasons. All they're doing is just drinking water, and the water goes in and out of you so quick, it's not even funny. I mean, the P-Fest, just saying. That's why it's important to kind of supplement your water with maybe every other drink, water, and one of these together, or you kind of get the idea. There's two different flavors here. This one's a tangerine orange on this side. This one over here is the lemon lime on this side. Let me show you what the packets look like. So here's what the packets actually look like, right? And most people are like, okay, I'm just going to rip it from the side. No, it doesn't work that way. The way it works is, see on top, there's these little perforations right there. Let me show you on this one. Maybe you can kind of get a better idea. But see how the top has these little like perforations right there? That's where you want to tear and rip it to open it up. Because if you try to rip it from the side, it just won't open. So that they kind of thought about like, hey, let's tear it from the top and then make it a little bit easier. But anyways, here's what the individual packets kind of look like. Everyday drink mix, right? It's unsweetened, which is great because sugar may cause cramping. Just saying, it's more important that you get potassium and magnesium. We're going to look at this one and then I'll show you the box, which has a better list of ingredients in there and all that good stuff. But there you go. There's the ingredients. If you want to go ahead and check that out, sodium citrate, right? Citric acid, potassium. So that's very, very important. And magnesium. Those are the two most important things that you need, potassium, magnesium. Then there's a little bit of flavoring in there, right? Lime oil, lemon oil. You kind of get the idea. Lime juice, ascorbic acid to kind of make it just acidic and all that good stuff. You do get a good shelf life, right? March 2026. So right now we're May 2024, right? Is that right? Yeah. So you're getting, you know, give or take around like 2 years or so of shelf life, which is kind of nice. You keep these like in an emergency kit. You never know what could happen in a you know, epidemic, pandemic, earthquake here in Southern California, fire, flood, whatever you name it. So hopefully those things never happen to you. But if they do, hey, just keep one of these on hand or keep a box of these on hand, you know, just so you kind of know. So start with adding one packet, right, to 12 to 16 fluid ounces of water. Use when you need electrolytes and nothing more. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pour this in. I'm just going to show you how easy this is to do. So basically, I've already torn it open. I'm going to go ahead and pour it in. I think that's most of the packet or all the packet. We got most of it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and shake and stir. Right? And it mixes up pretty smooth, I have to say. So most of it's actually been dissolved by now. Right? It's the water's kind of cloudy a little bit, which is kind of expected, but it actually mixed up pretty well. There's no artificial coloring in here, which is nice. So you don't get any weird colors, right? There's no reason for that anyway. And the company was smart enough to think about that, and they didn't put any artificial colors in there or whatever. Let me go ahead and just give this a quick taste, see what it tastes like. It's good. It kind of tastes like unsweetened, like that other competition brand that has way more sugar, but it actually tastes kind of like refreshing. Like you can taste the lemon, you can taste a little bit of the the orange. You can taste the orange that's in there. Really good tasting. Like I have to admit, you know, for being in a hydration mix and all that, it's not sweet at all in any way, shape, or form. It's not acidic in any way, shape, or form. It's just kind of very neutral. It's neutrally balanced. It kind of, ironically, it kind of tastes like alkaline water tastes. So that might be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on who you are or what your situation is or whatever. You know, what you can do if you want to do this is like, go ahead and mix it up and then maybe throw it into like a smoothie. Like if you want to go ahead and do that, just be careful because sometimes the acidic stuff that's in there may interact with whatever you have in your smoothie and it could cause gas, which will basically make your container explode. But just if you want to like mix it in and just kind of stir it in, there you go. So anyways, let's take a closer look at the box and see what the box is like. You do get 15 of these packets, whatever flavor you choose, whether it's the tangerine orange or whether it's the lemon and the lime. So you kind of get the idea. So that's what that's basically saying is 15.13 ounce packages. So you kind of get that. There's Skratch Labs. There's their logo. Pretty, you know what I love about this company as well? Simple product packaging. It's so easy to see what's on here, right? Clear as day, white background, right? And all that, and you know, easy to see lettering. And then check this out. I'm going to go ahead and break the seal, but if you want to break the seal, now you've got easy access to your, see, and then this part breaks or tears. Kind of hard doing this with one hand, but showing you all that it is possible. But if you did want to go ahead and do something like this, let's see. if you did want to go ahead and do it with one hand, but see how easy it is? Now look, now I've got an easy, like, dispensable thing right here. So it's easy to get to them in the morning or whatever. You don't have to open a box and close a box or whatever. And then that part, I'm assuming this part back here, you rip off as well. But you kind of get the idea. So pretty simple, nice product packaging going on there. Okay, made from scratch, right? Our unsweetened hydration mix. You can kind of read the rest or whatever. Just add water, use it to boost your blah, 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 whatever. You kind of get the idea. And then here's the back. Here's the supplemental information. There's your ingredients, right? There's a QR code if you want to go ahead and scan that so you can make some custom drink tips. And like I said, very mixable. It's the product itself is very, very mixable. So it's completely dissolved, right? And I didn't have to use like a shaker to shake it. I didn't have to use a spoon. I didn't have to do anything. I just basically poured it in and just stirred it around and boom. Now it's completely dissolved. I mean, it was completely dissolved almost instantaneously when I put it in there, but just to tell you. Okay, there's your nutritional facts. So you kind of get the idea what's going on there. Includes zero grams of added sugar, which is important. There's no sugar in there. There's 1 gram of carbs. I'm guessing from whatever the flavoring was. So like in this case, it would be the orange, right? You kind of get the idea. And then just for side-by-side comparison, let's check out this one. So this one, remember, is the lemon lime, right? Is that yeah, lemon lime flavor. So this is the orange. This is the lemon lime. So you can kind of see the difference between the two. They're pretty much identical, right? I think they are identical. But you kind of get the idea. And then going now to this one, let's go ahead and check this one out. So there's the ingredients right there. This one obviously has the lemon oil, the lime oil. This one, which was the orange one, this one you're getting, right, orange oil, orange juice, and ascorbic acid. So I'm guessing that's what that, you know, that 1 gram of carbs is probably coming from, whatever the juice is, the proprietary flavor of whatever flavor you decide to get. You get the idea, right? I hope so. Yes. Okay. Anyways, there's your percentages, right? And all that other good stuff. Sodium, right? So you're getting the electrolytes that are going to keep that water in your body to do what the water needs to do. Because like I said, if you're just drinking straight water, you're going to be peeing like crazy because the water's just going to go right out of you. So it's important to get the electrolytes. I would say, this is just my personal experience, I would say every other drink. So if I do 1 glass of water or 1 cup of water, the next cup of water, I'll probably throw one of these in. You know, just saying, like, especially strenuous physical activity, you're hiking, you're bicycle riding, it's summer, right? It's humid, it's hot, you know, that kind of vibe. If like I work in the movie industry as a cameraman, we're holding the cameras all day long. Like literally we're holding them all day long. And especially when we're outdoors, up in the mountains, you have no idea how dry, like ironically with all the forests and the trees and everything else, you have no idea how dry those higher altitudes can be and literally suck the moisture right out of you. Low desert, you know, here in Southern California, there's a low desert, Palmdale, Lancaster, that kind of vibe. So definitely a good thing to do. So then here you go. There's your cholesterol, whatever, and all that other good stuff, protein. You kind of get the idea. But basically, the most important thing that's going on there is you're getting sodium, right? You're getting potassium and you're getting the magnesium. Those are the 3 most important ingredients, which are basically helping as electrolytes to keep your body hydrated. Let me explain potassium and magnesium real quick because I've done this before in other videos. So potassium is what you need to prevent cramps while you're like active during the day, while you're running, you're cycling, you're walking, you're just sitting around doing nothing. Magnesium is important at nighttime to prevent cramps. That's when your muscles are at rest. So the potassium helps you during actual activity, moving around. You get the idea. A little bit of magnesium too, but magnesium mostly is beneficial at nighttime before you go to bed, or if you go to sleep during the day, or whatever the case may be, when your muscles are more at rest. So active muscle activity, potassium. Inactive muscle activity, where you're just kind of sitting around not really doing too much, magnesium. Those are the 2 most important electrolytes that will keep you from cramping up, and also the electrolytes in there help your brain to work better, function, cognitive response. You kind of get the idea. Anyways, with that being said, I will put a link to these and maybe just a general landing page for Skratch down there below in the description, so make sure to check that out. I'm the Coupe, and I'll catch you all in the next exciting video.